Okay guys, today's video is going to be about what happened, or what would happen, if Radiz was a good guy and not a bad guy. So here we go. So firstly, the reason Radiz would come to Earth a year before Nappa and Vegeta is to warn Goku about Nappa and Vegeta instead of coming to take Goku back to Planet Vegeta. Well, not Planet Vegeta, but, pick him up and take him to Frieza's Empire. But instead, Radiz would be coming to warn Goku about Vegeta and Nappa. So, just like in the series, Radiz would land on Earth and he'd begin searching for Goku. Just this time, it's to warn him instead of trying to bring him to Frieza's army. And just like in the series, Radiz would come across Piccolo, and he would ask Piccolo, do you know anyone on this planet called Kakarot? And obviously, Piccolo wouldn't know Goku as Kakarot, he'd know Goku as Goku. So Piccolo obviously would say no, and he'd start questioning Radiz, and Radiz would just say he's out to warn Kakarot about the Saiyans. And Piccolo's a little bit devastated as well, because he wouldn't know just for someone to just come up to him so casually, because he's used to everyone being so scared of him. So he's gonna try and show Radiz how powerful he is, and shoots a ki blast at Radiz. And obviously it does nothing to Radiz, because even though Radiz is good this time, he still is a lot stronger than Goku and Piccolo. And at this, Piccolo is even more devastated. And Radiz is, being still really nice, saying, oh, that's not very kind of you. Now, do you know where Kakarot is or not? And Piccolo would just slowly shake his head in fear, and Radiz would fly off while noticing a new high power level on his scouter, and he would fly off and see if he can find Goku. And Piccolo would just be standing there in devastation and as well anger, knowing that Radiz is a lot stronger than him. So after meeting Piccolo, Radiz would head to Kami House, and there he would meet Goku and everyone else, and they would all be ready to fight Radiz, because in the series, Goku felt Radiz's ki moving towards them, and they wouldn't know whether Radiz is a good guy or a bad guy. But then Radiz explains that Vegeta and Nappa are going to come to Earth to try and persuade Goku to come and freeze his army. Otherwise, but if he doesn't, that they're going to kill him. And Goku would, and everyone else, they would become a lot calmer, and they would all agree to train for the next year when they're ready for the Saiyans. But this would also mean that Goku would not learn the Kaioken nor the Spirit Bomb. Just keep that in mind. And also, since the Battle of Radiz didn't happen, Goku, Piccolo didn't find out about Gohan's hidden potential, since the first time he showed it was when they fought Radiz, when Radiz was hurting Goku. So this change in history would also mean that they would not know about Gohan's special ability yet, so they would not train Gohan, and for the year of training, Gohan would be sitting at home with Chi-Chi studying instead of training with Piccolo or Goku. So for the next year, Goku and everyone else would train for the Saiyans, But the only difference this time is obviously that Goku is on Earth this time and not training with King Kai, which again means he didn't learn the Spirit Bomb Kaioken this time. But also he is training with Radiz, because obviously they didn't kill Radiz either, because he's a good guy. So yeah, everyone's training, but this time Goku's on Earth and Radiz is training with them as well. And Gohan's not training, obviously, as well. After the 1 year of training, the Saiyans arrive at Earth, and slowly, one by one, they start to all gather into one area, like they did in the series. And Nappa and Vegeta are very surprised when they see Radiz, because they thought that Radiz was dead, and I'll probably explain why they think that in a later video. But for now, Nappa and Vegeta are very surprised because they think that Radiz is dead right now. So next, Nappa and Vegeta start questioning Radiz on why he's helping Goku and everyone else. And Radiz says because it's the right thing to do. And Nappa and Vegeta are very puzzled because the last time they saw Radiz, he was just like them. And again, I will explain how Radiz became good and his story before he landed on Earth in another video. But for now, they're questioning Radiz on why he's helping Goku in that. And obviously he says because it's the right thing to do. And again, they're still puzzled because they don't know what the heck has happened to Radiz. But they think of him as a traitor. So the next thing they do is plant the Cybermen. Radiz then says that he thinks he has a brief memory of the Cybermen, and that they were roughly around the power he was when he first came to Earth. And everyone was quite shocked at how the Cybermen could be that strong, yet how small they were and that they didn't look strong at all. So the first out of the Z-Fighters to fight the Cybermen was, just like in the series, Tien. And he won his fight against the Cybermen, just like he did in the series. And then next up was Yamcha. And you may notice I'm not changing anything here either, because it seemed like Yamcha won with the Kamehameha wave, but then actually the Cybermen got up and committed suicide by blowing itself up and taking Yamcha with it. Next, Krillin gets really enraged and takes out another 3 of the Cybermen, but he misses one. The Cybermen that Krillin misses with his energy attack jumps at him and almost attacked him, but then Radiz jumped in the way and destroyed the Cybermen. So then, after that, all the Cybermen were destroyed, and it came down just to Nappa and Vegeta. Then, the battle against Nappa begun, and they soon realized that Nappa was definitely no pushover. So, Piccolo, Goku, and Radiz all ganged up on Nappa, but they told Krillin to stay back as Nappa was way too strong. And then they were starting to overpower Nappa until Nappa took off his armor and he powered up. And then Nappa started slowly overpowering them. So eventually, they had to resort to Krillin's technique, which was the Destructo Disc. So I think you all know where I'm probably going to go with this. So, they got Goku and Tien both to use the Solar Flare. So, it was almost definite to get Nappa. And obviously they told Piccolo to cover his eyes and Krillin. And then, whilst Nappa was blinded, Krillin used his Destructo Disc and cut Nappa clean in half. After Nappa was killed, Vegeta was very shocked because he'd never thought that the people on Earth would be able to take down Nappa. So, obviously next, Vegeta had to step in. So, just before they were about to start the battle with Nappa, Gohan appeared on Nimbus. And let me explain how he does this. Well, Goku has already shown Gohan how to ride the Nimbus. And so Gohan came to the scene after finding out that Goku and everyone else was going to be fighting a big threat. And because Gohan wanted to help save his dad. And when Gohan got there, Vegeta immediately realized that that was Goku's son, and he shot a ki blast at Gohan. And then, this time, instead of Piccolo jumping in the way, it was Goku, because Piccolo hadn't developed any feelings for Gohan. So, Goku jumped in the way of the energy blast this time, and Goku was severely injured, but not dead. And for us, that ends part 1 of What If Radiz Was a Good Guy. And as you can probably tell, I'm gonna go as far as I can with this. I might even go up to the Boo Saga if I'm able to carry it that far. Because I probably will be able to, because now Goku does not know the Spirit Bomb, the outcome of the Boo battle might be different. So I don't know how far I'm going to take this. But I obviously wouldn't be able to do it all in this video. So this concludes part 1. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.